Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UL Monroe's offense takes the field to start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass, it's Booty. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a draw. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Cole. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Obliterates him, still on the move. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Sooners offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man, it's Arnold. Fire into the right, complete.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a 1st down like they did there.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that 1st, keep the drive going.
The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. The run to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've gotten the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Burks. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This is a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for 1st down. Dropping back, it's Moody. That pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted! Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
He wants to throw it. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. On second down, he'll fire. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Trying to get to it. It's on target and complete. Makes a catch and knockdown. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Booty. He's got him in the flat. Can't get him to the ground. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Warhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That's caught. It's Burks. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Sooners want to move quickly. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Arnold. They're bringing heat. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Now they're going to throw it. He makes a grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll try to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Smith takes the handoff. Running with power. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Warhawks look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Moody. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
The play-action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Right on target this time. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm